I'm Lil Moo Moo. I'm a rapper from the west side of Chicago. Make music, put that hard shit out for them people to listen to.
AQC roll is exotic. Stuff a tray 5 in the wood. I pop a pill and pour a fold just to make me feel good. I told that bitch I'm chasing money. She replied back as you should. I'm only in this for the money. Bitch, I got plans to lead the hood.
I grew up out west, Mason Division to be specific. Well, I grew up, it's rough. It's rough as hell, but everybody know everybody. And you know what I'm saying? You can find your way around. You just gotta find yourself though. Find what you wanna do. And you know, regular hood shit. It's like any other hood.
You a damn. I seen the ops all on Spot News, red tape.
Nah, I wasn't making music when I was younger, but I wanted to. That's something I always wanted to do, but I just ain't never do it till I got a little older. Like I used to always like write down Lil Wayne lyrics and shit, like other people's lyrics, and like tell people like this what he mean, like this what he saying with his punchline type shit. You know what I'm saying? Towards like high school, yeah, a lot of people out west started to pop up in high school and start rapping. Well, towards when I was in high school, I don't know how they was more like, but I think out west right now, kind of we got it right now with everybody who rapping now. Bro, my first episode is out. It's on SoundCloud. Me and my brother made it, bro. My brother, he a producer. We put a studio together in his crib. We made the song. It's still out right now on SoundCloud. Damn, that ain't even my first song. No, I gotta. Ooh, that first song we can see. That first song we can see it's on SoundCloud. I got a first song. Just look up Lil Moo Moo on SoundCloud. You gonna hear it's called Came From Nothing. That bitch weak as hell. I had went to my cousin's house because he been recording for a little minute. I went to his house. He had recorded it for me. Then I had went back because I ain't even finished it because you know it's your first time record. When you write the shit down, you think it'll be a lot, and then you get behind the mic. That shit was like 20 seconds. So I had to come back and finish it. He had it set up. We was in his crib. And then there was a little room in his crib. He got like one of them closets. It ain't had no door, but it's a closet. He had a little blanket to set up. And then a mic in front of it so it could soften the shit up. A mic in front of it, and then it was just shit his computer. 2019, yeah, 2019, I had done my first song in 2019, February. That's still out too, it's called Time. That's my one I feel like I could did and start taking it serious. Cause I was just listening to people's music and I thought like, well, I can do this shit easy as hell. But then I used to always grow up like, listen to other people's music and punchlines and shit and put my own shit together, but I just never put it onto nothing. It'd just be in my head. And then until one day I started listening to music like, this shit kinda simple, like I can really do this shit on my own too. Yeah, that's what's crazy, like people be telling me like, how they don't got no support, no nobody be sharing they shit now type of shit. It was like that with me like from the jump. Man, I ain't even tell nobody. Only like a few people, like probably like one of my brothers knew that's what I was gonna do. I didn't connect it with a few other people, but I don't really work with people who I don't really know. It gotta be like, say if like you know somebody and then I know you. Now we around each other because that's usually how it be. But I don't really know how to just network with people because I ain't really no outgoing person. But usually the people I do work with be people I know or know of through another person, so it don't be hard for us to click in for real.
I had to tell myself stay true to the game.
A childhood nickname, Moo Moo, all my sisters and started calling me that, so I just put Lil in front of that motherfucker. Shit.
AQC roll is exotic. Stuff a tray 5 in the wood. I pop a pill.
That was really a song, that song was already out before, but then out the blue, like my brother had just told me like I should do something else with it. So I had put Sean and B-Sav on it. We from the same neighborhood, so we just plugged me in with them. Hit Ray Money, because Ray Money had shot it. Hit Ray Money to get a shot. Shot it, put it out. I knew it was gonna do a little bit of something, but now like I ain't even like super big, but a lot of people be knowing me from off that song. Like people know that's the dude rapping out the cool shit. That's all they don't even know my name. They just know I was rapping out the cool shit. So it just be like, I don't know. That was like a little milestone for me though. Pushed me up a little bit. I'm trying to, well I'm not trying to, I'm finna to. I'm putting together this EP exclusively produced by my brother BJ Beats. Probably gonna be like 8 or 9 songs, and it's gonna have one feature on it. One big feature though. It's gonna make sense when you see it. You gonna see why it makes sense. Should I tell y'all? Yeah, I'm gonna get
I want you dead, I'ma just shoot out a running.
Bro, I wake up, wash my face, brush my teeth. You gotta get you a facial care routine. I got this little shit called Bio. Clean my shit up, you know. I got an exfoliator. If people know what exfoliator is, go get that. Put that shit on my face, bam. Brush my teeth, get ready to start my day. Walk my dog, I got a bully, real bully, micro. I walk my dog, shit, go out. I don't usually wake up till like 2 though, or like 1. Walk my dog, bam, and I get out here, get high, stay fly. today. But I be doing a little other shit too, but I'm really for real boring though. I don't be doing, I just be watching Power and shit, TV and shit. I don't be doing shit for real.
I think I'm stuck inside the trenches.
Yeah, when stuff start moving, I'ma definitely move. But I wanna move right now. I wanna move this year for real. I wanna move to California. I was going that last year. It's like, I don't like being around people. Like, I ain't really too outgoing. And that's kind of like what Cali like, but it's like, everybody to themselves, but it's like, you feel like, I don't know, in the air, it feel different. Like, it feel like rich, like, I wanna be around that. And I like how the cribs in the hills, it's like motherfuckers just threw them in the hills. Like, Lil just smacked them in the, that shit look crazy. So I wanna go out there, move out there. But the rent out there high as hell. That shit high as a motherfucker, but I'ma still do it though. This is probably the proudest moment to me of my career. When I had put my first and second video out, my auntie told me about it. My auntie, she kind of up in age. She like the grandma of our family. So when she noticed it and told me about like, yeah, I like your music, I'm like, she ain't gonna lie to you about nothing. Like if your ass ugly, she gonna call your ass ugly. So it was like for her to be like, you know, your shit decent. Like she tell me like she liked it, she be listening to it. She even commented on it on Facebook, and you know, she, and I was 60, so I'm like, what you know about Facebook comment on my posts and shit. So it was like, that was probably my proudest moment, because I know she ain't gonna lie, so I know whatever I'm doing right. Not knowing what to do is not no right formula or blueprint for this shit. You just gotta do whatever you wanna do and hope that that shit is the right thing to do, because if it ain't, then you're gonna just be back to the drawing board. But that's actually the fun part about this shit, because that's the challenge with this. You don't know if what you're doing is right. You just gotta hope that it's gonna make that knock on the window that you want to make. I swear to God, I was just having a conversation on the way here. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna stop this shit. I want to stop this shit a lot of times, bro, but it'd be like, I don't wanna stop this shit, and people gonna be like, man, you quit it. I just don't want people to say, I don't even care about people be thinking, but I just don't want to be known as like, I quit some shit. So it's like, I can't do this shit if I wanted to. My brother, he a platinum producer, like he out of BJ Beats, if you don't know him, look him up. He out of here, so I just look at him, he just, is going more and more up just every day, so it'll be dumb for me to stop doing what I'm doing, because it's like he kind of already knocking down the stones and making the steps and making the mistakes and doing everything. So once it's time for me to come, I can just cruise right through behind him. Bro, I got a memorable ass moment in the studio. Like I told you, my brother, he had set up a studio at his house this year producing. So I was over there recording, bam, I'm like halfway through the song, because he didn't want to punch me in and out of shit. And bro, the computer used to like turn off at times, and like if it turned off, it's over with. But we had got a hold of it, like he had saved it, like he had to be saved, and after it keep saving, so we pick up where he left out. Bro, he didn't save none of that shit, bro. And I was like, I don't really be writing. Like I just punch in 4 bars, punch in 4 or 5 bars, then do it again. And bro, all that shit was gone. I had to try to re-remember what I was saying. But that shit was difficult as hell. I still don't think to the song this day. I don't think that song was what I was originally saying to begin with, bro. But that was some crazy ass shit, bro. That shit turned off. I was shitty as hell, but we got it back together, and it turned out to be a decent song. So I mean, it is what it is. I signed a deal. Drop that bag and get you some money to do this shit with, bro. Cause all of this shit costs money. Get you some money to do this shit with it, and start bumping shoulders with people who doing the same thing as you. Like a motherfucking fireman can't be around a motherfucking policeman all day. Like if you trying to do some shit with music, or you trying to do shit with a blog, or whatever you trying to do, start bumping shoulders with people who got the same interests as you and trying to pursue the same career as you. So you can learn something from a lot of other people, how they do their shit, and just apply it to your life and how you gonna do this shit with your career.
Think you tough, you don't get in that.
Yeah, I had a show. I had one show. It was just a little thing. I forgot what it was called. I think it was something like what the fuck was it called? It was like a contest or something. I forgot the name of it, but it was like some Coast to Coast. That's what it was called. It was something called Coast to Coast. I had did a thing. It was like 2019, and it was like the top 5. You move on to like the next thing. And I did top 5, but I didn't do the rest of the steps to do the next shit. I didn't even know what the next. It was kind of disorganized. I didn't even do the rest of the steps, but that's the only show I've had. Now that I'm thinking about it. But I do shows. but it's just that I haven't just did none. I don't know why. I ain't gonna lie, I need to get on top of that. I think I gotta get on top of that. I'm gonna get on top of that to see, man. Try to put something out there, put something together. I feel like I got an ear for music. Like I feel like if I'm like be as successful as I think I'm gonna be rapping, which I know I am gonna be, then I'm gonna be like one of them P. Diddy motherfuckers. Like I got an ear for music. Like I can find talented people. I know talent when I hear it. So that's what I'm gonna probably do, man. Start probably investing in people, make my own bad boys or something. Shit like that. Yeah. Last name ever, first name greatest. Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, follow me on Instagram, Lil Moo Moo _1143. And it's an artist shop, so look out for his name. Mari 2 times, that's my nephew. He only like 13, but he hard as hell. He told me he finna drop shit at EP in like a month or 2. But then if you need beats, so fuck with my boy BJ Beats. He'll go to the beats. Got in the head a lot. If you didn't already, fuck with Vision Vocal. They cool as hell. These my people now. Yeah, we out of here, man.